Is it really true that Finland is the happiest country? Finland is topping the charts as the happiest place to live, according to various happiness indices. With an impressive score of 7,941 points, it outshines its closest competitor, Denmark, which stands at 7,583 points. But what makes Finland so special? This northern gem combines a wealth of factors that contribute to a high quality of life. One of its strongest assets is an incredible education system, designed with equality at its core, ensuring that every child has access to the tools they need to thrive. Additionally, Finland places great emphasis on community and social support. The strong bonds among its citizens foster a sense of belonging and connection. Picture tranquil lakes and verdant forests. These stunning natural landscapes not only encourage outdoor activities, but also enhance emotional well-being. Beyond these, the Finnish values of trust, freedom, and gender equality create an environment where individuals feel safe and empowered to pursue their happiness. It's no surprise that so many people dream of visiting or even living in this beautiful Nordic wonderland. Can you imagine that Byblos is the world's oldest city? This fascinating city, located on the stunning coast of Lebanon, boasts a history spanning over 7,000 years. Byblos was not only a thriving settlement, but also a crucial trading hub in ancient times, famed for its export of cedar wood, highly sought after by various civilizations. As the home of the Phoenicians, skilled sailors and merchants, it played a pivotal role in maritime trade, connecting cultures across the Mediterranean. The city's rich tapestry of history is evident in its remarkable archaeological sites, with layers from various eras, including Roman remnants and a Crusader castle. Walk through Byblos' narrow alleys, where the past meets the present, as charming cafes blend seamlessly with ancient stone architecture. This unique melding of history and modern life creates an enchanting atmosphere, inviting visitors to explore each corner for hidden treasures. Whether you're a history buff or simply seeking an extraordinary travel experience, Byblos stands as a living testament to our shared human heritage. What stories will you uncover in this timeless city? Can you imagine that Africa's most connected country is the DRC? The Democratic Republic of the Congo, often called the DRC, is a mesmerizing nation due to its unique geography. Sharing borders with 9 countries, including Uganda and Angola, the DRC proudly holds the title of the most bordered country in Africa. One intriguing aspect is the capital city, Kinshasa, located merely 2.5 miles from Brazzaville, the capital of the Republic of Congo. This incredible closeness creates a vibrant crossroads of culture and commerce, where 2 major cities thrive almost within walking distance of each other. As people move back and forth, they engage in cultural exchanges, trade, and form friendships that blend distinct traditions. The markets in Kinshasa and Brazzaville overflow with lively music, delicious food, and artistic expressions, showcasing the rich tapestry of life here. Despite facing significant challenges, the DRC is a reservoir of natural resources and a testament to resilience. Isn't it remarkable how such geography can shape communities, allowing them to celebrate their unique identities while living side by side? Did you know bananas are radioactive? It might sound surprising, but the truth is that bananas contain a natural isotope called potassium-40. This isotope is slightly radioactive, which means when you eat a banana, you're consuming a tiny amount of radiation. But don't worry, the level of radiation in a banana is so minuscule that it poses no health threat to you at all. In fact, it's completely safe and nutritious. However, if you stacked up a whole bunch of bananas, like 100 or more, you might trigger a radiation detector because of the combined radiation from all those potassium-40 isotopes. It's a fun reminder that something as ordinary as a banana can have surprising scientific properties. So next time you grab one for breakfast, just remember, you're not just enjoying a tasty snack, but also munching on a little bit of nuclear science. Isn't it amazing how everyday foods can display such fascinating traits? Turns out the truth is that snakes hear vibrations. The classic image of a cobra swaying to a singer's flute is a captivating illusion. In reality, snakes are nearly deaf to airborne sounds because they lack external ears and eardrums. Instead, they respond primarily to low-frequency ground vibrations, which they perceive through their jawbones, effectively transforming them into living motion sensors. When a snake seems to follow the flute, it is not the music it hears, but the vibrations caused by the charmer's movements and the motion of the instrument itself. If the charmer stands still for too long, the snake quickly loses interest and becomes less engaged. This remarkable sensitivity enables snakes to detect not just the movements of nearby prey, but also subtle seismic activity, alerting them to potential dangers. Essentially, the musical snakes overshadows their true auditory capabilities. Rather than dancing to sound, they are in tune with the heartbeat of the earth beneath them. Who knew that what we perceive as a mesmerizing performance is essentially a response to vibrations? Here's a wild fact about Wrocław's dwarf statues. In Wrocław, Poland, more than 300 tiny dwarf statues are tucked into the streets, hiding in plain sight. These charming little figures began as a playful protest against communism in the 1980s, symbolizing the spirit of hope and resilience among the people. Over time, they transformed into delightful tourist attractions, each statue showcasing different professions, personalities, or significant moments in history. Picture a tiny professor, a quirky musician, or even a heroic firefighter. There's a dwarf for almost every occupation. Visitors love to hunt for these hidden gems, snapping photos and sharing stories about their discoveries. So whether you spot them perched on a ledge or peeking from a flower bed, these whimsical dwarfs add a touch of magic to Wrocław's charming streets. Who knew a symbol of protest could turn into such a fun scavenger hunt? Ever wonder how smart Neanderthals really were? Recent discoveries reveal that these ancient humans were more intelligent than we once believed. Neanderthals crafted complex spears, showcasing their ability to create advanced tools for hunting. What's more, evidence suggests they may have hunted in teams, similar to how modern elite military units operate. This team-based strategy indicates that Neanderthals possess strategic thinking skills far beyond simple survival. They likely communicated and coordinated their efforts, which would have required a level of social organization and intelligence we once thought only belonged to Homo sapiens. So, next time you think about our prehistoric relatives, remember that Neanderthals weren't just primitive creatures. They were capable, intelligent beings who adapted to their environment in ingenious ways. Have you heard about ancient Tikal in Guatemala? This incredible city was one of the largest and best-preserved Mayan cities, thriving between 200 and 900 AD. Imagine wandering through a place filled with monumental architecture and discovering over 3,000 buildings all designed with purpose and artistry. Tikal wasn't just a setup for daily life. It was a powerful center for trade, politics, and culture in the region. The Mayans were master builders and astronomers, and their advanced knowledge is evident in the structures they left behind. You can still see the grand temples, pyramids, and public plazas that tell stories of an advanced civilization. The jungle surrounding Tikal is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protecting its fascinating history and biodiversity. Exploring Tikal offers not only a glimpse into the past, but also a chance to appreciate the natural beauty of Guatemala. With its rich history and stunning ruins, Tikal invites many visitors every year to step back in time and learn more about the majestic Mayan civilization. Are you ready to explore this hidden treasure? Believe it or not, Navajo guides transform your experience. When you wander through the magnificent landscapes of the Navajo Nation, a knowledgeable Navajo guide can truly elevate your journey. These guides don't just show you beautiful scenery, they weave together stories that connect the breathtaking sights to the rich tapestry of Navajo culture. Picture yourself standing before the striking Monument Valley, while your guide shares the significance of its iconic buttes and mesas, revealing tales handed down through generations. As they explain the relationship between the land and their spiritual practices, your understanding of the landscape deepens. You'll discover the medicinal uses of local plants, hear about ancient legends, and learn how this land shaped the Navajo way of life. Each step with a guide transforms an ordinary visit into a profound exploration of identity and heritage. Imagine leaving with not just stunning photographs, but with a connection to both the land and its people. So before you embark on your next adventure in the stunning Navajo Nation, think about the incredible insights a Navajo guide can provide to enhance your experience. You might be shocked to learn that supervolcanoes could erupt. These massive geological formations, such as Yellowstone in the US and Toba in Indonesia, harbor explosive potential unlike anything we typically experience. Unlike regular volcanoes, a supervolcano can unleash eruptions thousands of times more powerful, with devastating consequences for the environment and human life. Scientific studies focus on understanding their structure, behavior, and history, which is essential since no human has witnessed a supervolcano eruption during recorded history. The aftermath of such a cataclysmic event could spew vast amounts of ash and gases into the atmosphere, leading to significant climatic changes, including global cooling and altered weather patterns. Such shifts might disrupt agricultural production on a massive scale, potentially triggering food shortages. This makes it crucial for scientists to not only monitor these geological giants but also prepare us for possible future eruptions. As researchers continue to explore the depths of these supervolcanoes, we gain insight into the Earth's powerful forces and how best to respond in the face of such dramatic natural phenomena. Have you ever wondered why bridges can be terrifying? The Hussaini Suspension Bridge in Pakistan is often labeled one of the most perilous walkways on the planet, and for good reason. Stretching dramatically across a stunning gorge, this bridge poses a heart-pounding challenge even to seasoned thrill-seekers. Imagine walking on a rope and wood structure with missing planks, swaying gently in the wind. The experience is electrifying. Each cautious step you take sends a jolt of adrenaline through your veins. As you gaze around, the breathtaking views of the majestic mountains and deep valleys captivate your attention, momentarily distracting you from the reality beneath your feet, where just a few scattered boards offer your only support. While locals traverse this bridge as part of their daily routines, for tourists, it's a rite of passage, a test of courage to be recounted in tales long after their return home. The strangely magnetic pull of facing this daunting structure challenges you to confront your fears. If you find yourself in Pakistan craving an unforgettable adventure, the Hussaini Suspension Bridge awaits. You may want to tighten your grip. Believe it or not, plastic flamingos are everywhere. You might be amazed to discover that in the United States, the number of plastic flamingos exceeds that of real flamingos. This quirky phenomenon began in the 1950s when artist Don Featherstone designed the iconic pink lawn ornament. These lively, cheerful replicas quickly found their way into American yards, becoming symbols of fun and carefree suburban life. Unlike the actual flamingo population, which mainly resides in Florida and the Caribbean, plastic flamingos have spread across the country, transforming lawns into vibrant displays. They often appear in amusing poses, adding a touch of whimsy to gardens and porches alike. These playful decorations also inspire creative yard parties and art projects, showcasing just how much joy they bring to communities. As we encounter these colorful birds, they evoke memories of sandy beaches and sunshine, serving as a reminder to embrace the lighter side of life. With their widespread presence, can we really resist smiling at these delightful pink birds? Discover the amazing adaptability of the Japanese macaque. This remarkable animal thrives in the diverse climates of Japan, showcasing nature's incredible ability to adapt. The macaque, a unique creature with thick, warm fur, comfortably survives the icy winters that blanket the country. Its fur isn't just a stylish coat, it serves a vital purpose, insulating the macaque against freezing temperatures that would challenge many other animals. Interestingly, this adaptability doesn't end with winter. The macaque can also be found in various environments, from mountainous regions to more moderate climates, proving its versatility. This means you'll find it everywhere, whether in snow-covered woods or temperate forests. By adjusting its diet and behavior, the macaque not only endures harsh conditions, but flourishes. How does this fascinating creature continue to inspire biologists and animal lovers alike? You might be shocked to learn that the Maldives is sinking. The Maldives, a stunning tropical paradise, holds the title of the lowest-lying country in the world, with an average altitude of only 1.5 meters above sea level. This unique geographical feature creates breathtaking white sandy beaches that attract millions of tourists, yet it also leads to severe challenges for the island nation. Rising sea levels due to climate change threaten to submerge many of these enchanting islands, highlighting the urgent need for action. Comprising over 1,000 coral islands, the Maldives boasts vibrant marine ecosystems teeming with colorful fish and lush coral reefs. However, the beauty of this paradise is under siege, compelling islanders to innovate. Communities and the government are collaborating on eco-friendly architecture, building homes designed to withstand rising waters, and launching campaigns to raise awareness about sustainability. The resilience of the Maldivian people shines through their efforts to protect their environment and heritage. Ultimately, the story of the Maldives serves as a poignant reminder of our planet's delicate balance and how interconnected we all are in the face of climate change. Turns out, the truth is that Tuscany enchants everyone. This stunning region is not just picturesque, it's a treasure trove of captivating landscapes, vibrant culture, and delectable food. Imagine rolling hills dressed in vibrant greens, dotted with vineyards and olive groves, all bathed in the warm Tuscan sun. Cities like Florence, Siena, and Pisa stand as living museums, brimming with art, impressive architecture, and remarkable history. Florence, known as the birthplace of the Renaissance, showcases masterpieces from legendary artists like Michelangelo and Botticelli, pulling visitors into a world of creativity and innovation. On the other hand, Siena's medieval charm transports you back in time, especially during the thrilling Palio horse race, which captivates locals and tourists alike with its rich traditions. And we can't overlook the mouth-watering gastronomy. From hearty pasta dishes to world-class wines, the flavors of Tuscany tantalize the taste buds and tell stories steeped in tradition and passion. Next time Italy pops into your mind, remember to let Tuscany's beauty and rich heritage call to you. Are you ready to experience it? Surprisingly, it's a fact that fosses are fierce hunters. This unique creature, found only in Madagascar, holds the title of the island's largest carnivore, showcasing both charm and skill. Imagine a hybrid between a cat and a mongoose, but much more agile. With its sleek, elongated body and strong limbs, the fossa navigates the lush forest effortlessly, leaping from tree to tree in search of its next meal. Where other predators may falter, fossas shine, taking down prey larger than themselves. They primarily feast on lemurs, and their hunting techniques are a blend of stealth and impressive speed, allowing them to ambush their unsuspecting targets. But the fossa is much more than a remarkable hunter. It plays a crucial role in maintaining Madagascar's ecosystem. However, this extraordinary animal faces significant challenges. Habitat destruction and hunting pose dire threats to its survival. Conservation initiatives have become vital to preserve the fossa and its natural environment. So the next time you think of Madagascar, remember the fossa, an essential predator fighting for survival in its unique ecological niche. Believe it or not, pancakes once filled the air. In a bizarre and unforgettable event, a city found itself in a sticky situation after a natural disaster caused significant flooding. As the floodwaters rose, they carried with them a unique combination of substances, creating a syrupy mix that left many locals baffled. Imagine walking through your neighborhood, only to be hit by the sweet smell of pancakes wafting through the air. This strange phenomenon became so notorious that it sparked humorous stories, like the time someone explained to their insurance company that their home had drowned in syrup. People and horses were trapped, and buildings crumbled under the weight of the disaster. For years afterward, residents couldn't shake off that syrupy scent, making it a memorable part of their daily lives. The event not only brought laughter amidst the chaos, but also highlighted human resilience in the face of nature's unpredictability. How often do you hear about a city that smelled like breakfast for years? Here's a wild fact about Mr. Potato Head. This iconic toy has been sparking creativity in kids since its creation in 1952. Originally, Mr. Potato Head emerged as a unique concept that encouraged children to use real potatoes as a base for their imaginative creations. Kids would attach various interchangeable parts, like eyes, hats, and noses, to these spuds, giving them personality and flair. Over the years, the toy has significantly evolved, transitioning from its humble potato beginnings to a plastic figure with an array of colorful accessories. This transformation not only made the toy more durable, but also opened up endless possibilities for play. Children can mix and match parts to create their own quirky characters. Mr. Potato Head has even taken on special themes over the years, reflecting popular culture. Isn't it amazing how one simple toy can inspire so much creativity and joy? Let's uncover the truth about badgers. A group of badgers is called a seat, and this unique term highlights their quirky social behavior and lifestyle. Badgers, known for their stout bodies and distinctive stripe-marked faces, are social creatures that usually live in family groups. They carve out extensive underground tunnel systems known as sets, which are not only shelters from predators in inclement weather, but also serve as social hubs. Within these cozy homes, badgers adopt a comfortable seated formation while resting together, hence the name seat. Imagine them nestled together in the earth, creating a warm, welcoming atmosphere. These nocturnal mammals prefer the cover of night, emerging from their sets to forage for food, mainly earthworms and insects. Their interactions are rich as they communicate through various sounds and scent markings, fostering a tight-knit community. The term seat perfectly encapsulates the snug, familial bonds among these remarkable animals, making them truly endearing inhabitants of the wildlife world. Next time you hear about badgers, think of their cozy seats and social dynamics. Here's a wild fact about Einstein's brain. When the brilliant physicist Albert Einstein passed away on April 18, 1955, a surprising twist followed. Pathologist Thomas Harvey, aiming to study Einstein's genius, discreetly removed his brain without permission and stored it in jars in his basement. This act directly contradicted Einstein's wishes for cremation. Harvey believed that examining the brain could unlock secrets about intelligence, so he kept it for years, trying to learn why Einstein was so extraordinary. Interestingly, Einstein's family chose not to pursue legal action against Harvey, perhaps understanding the extraordinary interest in their loved one's mind. Over the years, parts of Einstein's brain were studied by various scientists, leading to discoveries about its unique anatomy. Yet the ethical implications remain debated. Should his brain have been preserved against his wishes, or was it a quest for knowledge worth the risk? What do you think? You might be surprised how quickly dreams vanish. Within just 5 minutes of waking up, people forget about half of their dream content. Even more astonishing, up to 90% of those vivid dreams are completely lost within 10 minutes. This rapid forgetting happens because our brains prioritize tasks related to the real world over the less relevant memories of sleep. So while you might wake up from an exciting adventure or bizarre scenario, it may slip away faster than you think. To combat this dream loss, many experts suggest keeping a dream journal. As soon as you awaken, jotting down your dreams can help preserve those fleeting memories. This simple habit not only captures your dreams, but also allows you to reflect on them later, possibly revealing patterns or insights about your life. Whether you dream of flying, meeting strangers, or even solving mysteries, those dreams can be a treasure trove of creativity and self-discovery waiting to be explored. Prepare to be amazed by leap year births. Did you know that the odds of being born on February 29th are 1 in 1461? This rare day only occurs every 4 years, giving it a little extra magic. Most years have 365 days, but leap years include an extra day to keep our calendars in sync with the Earth's orbit around the Sun. Because of this quirky calendar trick, people born on leap day can claim they celebrate their birthdays only once every 4 years. Imagine the excitement for those lucky individuals when their special day rolls around. Many leap year babies enjoy the uniqueness of their birth date and often share fun stories about how they celebrate. Some choose to celebrate on February 28th or March 1st during non-leap years, while others wait for the big day. Isn't it fascinating how a simple twist of time creates such special moments? What if I told you about Trump's golf empire? Donald Trump owns and operates around 18 golf courses worldwide, showcasing his love for the sport and knack for business. These luxurious golf courses are scattered across the globe, from the sunny shores of Florida to the scenic landscapes of Scotland. Each course features unique designs, catering to golf enthusiasts of all skill levels. Trump is not just a figurehead. He actively promotes and manages these courses to ensure they attract players and events. The properties often host tournaments, offering players and fans a chance to connect with the sport in a stunning environment. Trump's golf courses are known for their high standards and luxury experiences, contributing to his brand. These venues highlight how golf can blend leisure and business, creating networking opportunities for players. Are you curious about what makes these courses so special? Here's a wild fact about Alaska's earthquakes. This vast state endures an astonishing average of 1,000 earthquakes each month. The high seismic activity arises from its location along a dynamic underwater tectonic fault, primarily involving the North American and Pacific plates. As these tectonic plates drift and grind against each other, they build up immense stress, which is sporadically released through earthquakes. Remarkably, Alaska accounts for around 80% of all earthquakes that happen in the United States. The majority of these quakes are minor and go unnoticed, but some can generate strong tremors capable of shaking buildings and rattling nerves. This continual seismic activity doesn't just alter Alaska's breathtaking landscapes, it also influences the daily lives of its residents. Many people here have developed a keen awareness of earthquake safety, often keeping emergency kits and practicing evacuation plans. Researchers are particularly interested in Alaska's frequent quakes, as these events provide valuable insights into the Earth's geological processes. Are you curious about how these earthquakes affect both the environment and the resilient communities living in this dynamic region? Why do Americans love cereal for breakfast so much? With more than 100 billion servings consumed every year, cereal has truly become the go-to breakfast choice across the United States. This breakfast staple owes its popularity to factors like convenience and variety. Imagine a busy morning where pouring a bowl of cereal takes only seconds, allowing you to squeeze in a meal before heading out the door. From classic cornflakes to colorful Fruit Loops, there's a cereal for every taste bud. Many cereals are fortified with essential vitamins and minerals, adding nutritional benefits to their delicious flavors. Families often pair their favorite cereals with milk or yogurt, making for a satisfying and healthy combination. With its mix of convenience, taste, and nutrition, it's no wonder that cereal continues to reign supreme in American households. What's your favorite way to enjoy it? Want to run pain-free? Try this breathing trick. It turns out that how you breathe while running can make a big difference in whether you get annoying side stitches, those sharp pains that can pop up in your side. Most people don't know this, but timing your exhales can help. Specifically, exhaling when your left foot hits the ground rather than the right can ease the pressure on your liver, a vital organ located on the right side of your body. When you breathe out as your left foot strikes, you're allowing your internal organs to move a bit more freely, reducing tension and discomfort. This simple adjustment can keep you feeling great on your runs, whether you're training for a marathon or just jogging around the park. It might feel awkward at first, but with practice, it can become second nature. So next time you head out for a run, give it a shot. Your side will thank you. Who would have thought your breathing rhythm could change your running game? Hard to believe, but this word is colossal. The longest word in the English language is a jaw-dropping 819 letters long, which comes from a chemical name describing a protein known as titin. This mind-boggling word is so long that it would take several hours just to say it out loud. Titin is crucial for muscle function and is made up of a sequence of amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. Each part of its name refers to a specific structure within this giant molecule. This isn't a word you'll find in everyday dictionaries. Rather, it serves as a testament to the complexity of biology and the intricacies of molecular structures. While most of us can only handle shorter words, Titin shows just how fascinating and detailed the language of science can be. Imagine trying to write or remember this word in a game of Scrabble. Wouldn't that be an incredible challenge? What if I told you about the Bishop Rock Lighthouse? This iconic lighthouse, standing proudly since 1858, is located on Bishop Rock Island, the westernmost point in the Isles of Scilly. It has been a vital navigational aid for sailors braving the often treacherous waters of the Atlantic Ocean for over 150 years. Built to withstand fierce storms and rough seas, Bishop Rock Lighthouse is an engineering marvel. Designed with a tall, cylindrical shape, it features a bright beacon that guides vessels safely along their journey. The lighthouse's keeper once lived there, ensuring its light was always operational, a job that required incredible dedication. Today, it stands not just as a navigational tool, but also as a historical landmark, showcasing the maritime heritage of the region. Visitors to the Isles of Scilly often marvel at its beauty from a distance, captivated by tales of shipwrecks and sea legends. With the ocean as its backdrop, the Bishop Rock Lighthouse is a symbol of safety and resilience. How many lighthouses do you know have such a fascinating story? Penguins propose with treasures from the sea. In an adorable twist on romance, male penguins capture the hearts of their partners by presenting precious stones they discover while swimming. Instead of the classic engagement ring that humans often exchange, these charming birds dive into the depths of the ocean, searching for shiny pebbles or beautiful shells to impress potential mates. This unique behavior highlights the deep connection between nature and love, showing that even animals have their own ways of expressing affection. The sight of a male penguin carefully offering his prized find is not just enchanting, but also a remarkable example of courtship rituals in the animal kingdom. This practice reflects the importance of companionship among penguins, where the act of gift-giving can strengthen their bond. When these lovebirds come together, it's not just about the shiny gifts, it's about forming connections that will last a lifetime. Isn't it fascinating how nature teaches us valuable lessons about love and commitment? Here's a wild fact about Singapore's lifestyle. Life in Singapore is like a well-choreographed dance, where every step is precise and purposeful. Punctuality is practically a way of life there. You can bet that trains run on time and meetings start promptly. Singaporeans take pride in being efficient, often fitting in everything from work deadlines to recreational activities with remarkable time management skills. The work culture is intense, but the balance between work and play is keenly observed. Once the clock strikes 5 or 6, it's time to unwind. Whether that means heading to a hawker center for some tasty local dishes or enjoying the lush parks around the city, leisure is cherished. This structured lifestyle helps them maximize productivity while ensuring that personal time isn't neglected. So if you ever find yourself in this bustling metropolis, you can expect to see a city that operates like a well-oiled machine, where people are not just busy, but are busy living life to the fullest. Why exactly did Carey Hamill leave cryptic clues? In 1978, Carey Hamill, a sailor from New Zealand, found himself in a dire situation after unintentionally drifting into Cambodian waters, where he was captured by the infamous Khmer Rouge. This group, known for its brutal regime during the Cambodian Civil War, imprisoned Hamill, forcing him to record a confession that would serve as part of their propaganda. However, instead of simply complying, Hamill displayed remarkable ingenuity by embedding secret messages for his family within his confession. These messages offered critical information about his whereabouts and condition, showcasing not just his survival instinct, but also a deep bond with his loved ones. Tragically, Hamill was executed, but the clues he left behind became a poignant symbol of his resilience and hope amid despair. His story raises powerful questions about the lengths a person will go to keep their loved ones informed, even in the darkest circumstances. How often do we underestimate the power of words in the face of adversity? Here's a wild fact about Achragos and King Phalaris. Achragos was a significant city in ancient Sicily, famously ruled by the tyrant King Phalaris. He wasn't just any king, he was notorious for his extreme cruelty and a chilling obsession with fear. Imagine living in a place where the ruler used terror as a tool to keep everyone in line. Phalaris would execute those who opposed him in gruesome ways, instilling a deep sense of dread among his subjects. One of the most shocking stories involves a brazen invention, a brazen bull, a hollowed-out statue which Phalaris allegedly used to roast his enemies alive. This terrifying method was meant to serve as both a punishment and a public spectacle, ensuring that his rule was feared and unchallenged. Phalaris and Acragos remind us how power can corrupt and how fear can shape a society's fate. What do you think drove his relentless cruelty? Is it really true Pepsi celebrated New Coke's flop? When Coca-Cola launched its New Coke formula in 1985, they hoped to win over fans with a sweeter taste. Instead, this move backfired spectacularly, leading to a public outcry and a massive backlash. Seizing the moment, Pepsi decided to capitalize on Coca-Cola's misstep. They gave their employees a day off, dubbing it a victory day, to enjoy and revel in the situation. But that wasn't all. Pepsi also took out full-page ads in major newspapers, triumphantly announcing their win in the ongoing Cola Wars. The ads featured slogans that taunted Coca-Cola while celebrating Pepsi's market dominance, which made Coke's miscalculation seem even more significant. This clever marketing strategy truly set the stage for an iconic rivalry, as consumers took sides and debated which cola was better. Who would have thought New Coke would spark such excitement in the soda battlefield? Did you know about the rare suffix in English? Only 4 English words end with the suffix "-dus": tremendous, horrendous, stupendous, and hazardous. These adjectives have a unique charm, each conveying a different degree of intensity. For example, something that is tremendous might be extremely impressive or extraordinary, while horrendous describes something dreadful or shocking. Stupendous means astonishingly great or impressive, and hazardous refers to something dangerous or risky. Linguists love to study these kinds of patterns because they help trace the evolution of words and their roots in our language. The fact that there are so few words with this uncommon ending makes them stand out even more in modern English. Even though they are not frequently used in everyday conversation, they can pack a punch when chosen carefully. So the next time you want to add a little flair to your vocabulary, consider using one of these striking adjectives. What other fascinating language patterns can you discover? You might be surprised by Pinocchio's nose mystery. In the charming tale of Pinocchio, this wooden puppet undergoes a curious phenomenon. Whenever he tells a lie, his nose grows longer. But there's a fascinating twist called the Pinocchio paradox that has puzzled thinkers for ages. Imagine Pinocchio declares, "My nose will grow right now." If his nose does grow, it means he was truthful when he said it would, which contradicts the rule that his nose only grows when he lies. On the other hand, if his nose doesn't grow, then he was lying about it growing, which would mean his nose should have lengthened. This playful riddle challenges our understanding of truth, lies, and logic. Philosophers love to explore such paradoxes because they reveal the complexities of language and meaning. This whimsical example serves as an engaging entry point to deeper discussions about truth and philosophy. What do you think? Can something so simple lead to such a profound dilemma? Can you imagine that pineapples are drought survivors? Pineapple plants are truly remarkable. Even though they take a long time to grow, roughly 18 to 24 months before producing delicious fruit, they have evolved to handle challenging weather conditions. These strong plants can endure short droughts, which means they don't need constant watering. This resilience comes in handy in various tropical climates, where rainfall can be unpredictable. Plus, pineapples can also withstand light frosts, making them tougher than you might think. Their adaptability to different environments allows farmers in places like Costa Rica and the Philippines to cultivate pineapples successfully. So the next time you enjoy a slice of pineapple, remember that this sweet fruit has a story of survival and strength behind it, thriving under conditions that might challenge other plants. Discover how Sylvia Plath enjoyed Benidorm, Spain. This popular tourist destination, famous for its stunning beaches and lively nightlife, was once a vacation spot for the talented poet and novelist. Sylvia Plath, known for her deep and thought-provoking works, found inspiration against the vibrant backdrop of Benidorm. In a fascinating twist of fate, another iconic figure, John Lennon, was arrested in Mallorca during the 1960s after a run-in with local authorities. These events highlight Spain's rich cultural landscape that continues to entice artists, writers, and musicians alike. From the majestic Mediterranean shores to the lively streets filled with music, the country's atmosphere has sparked creativity throughout history. Whether it's Plath's poetry or Lenin's music, these legendary figures show us how Spain's beauty resonates in the realms of art. What other stories might Spain's landscapes reveal? Let's uncover the truth about geese in Brazilian prisons. In a surprising twist, a prison in Brazil has adopted a unique approach to security by replacing traditional guard dogs with geese. Why geese, you ask? These feathered guards are incredibly territorial and have a keen sense of alertness that makes them quite effective at spotting potential escape attempts. When intruders approach, the honking of geese can create quite a ruckus, alerting guards more effectively than barking dogs might. This quirky choice not only enhances security, but also reduces costs associated with feeding and caring for larger animals. Geese have proven to be excellent watchdogs, and their presence is sure to surprise both inmates and staff alike. Could this innovative method be the future of prison security elsewhere? It certainly raises an eyebrow and leaves us wondering about other creative uses of animals in unconventional roles. Let's uncover the truth about our world's curiosities. The exploration of intriguing questions opens up a world where every answer leads to new mysteries. Curiosities like the depths of the ocean or the vastness of space are not just topics for scientists. They invite everyone to participate in discovery. When we dive into questions such as, what lies beneath the ocean's surface? Or, how did the universe begin? We often stumble upon surprising insights that reshape our understanding. Each question can spark excitement and wonder, revealing the uncertainty and marvel of existence. Engaging with these topics encourages a sense of curiosity and a desire to learn. It serves as a reminder that there is much more to explore in our world, even in our everyday lives. So what mysteries could you uncover today? Curiosity is key to unlocking knowledge. This simple yet powerful idea encourages people of all ages to keep asking questions and exploring the world around them. Cultivating curiosity can ignite a passion for learning that lasts a lifetime, whether you're 12 or 70. When we allow our curiosity to lead us, we discover new interests, deepen our understanding of complex topics, and engage more fully with our environments. This isn't just about academic pursuits. It's also about connecting with others and experiencing life in richer ways. Every question we ask is a step towards real understanding, and every new interest opens up fresh avenues for exploration. So the next time you encounter something puzzling or unfamiliar, embrace that spark of curiosity. What will you discover if you follow it? Shocking moment when shoes flew at President Bush. In 2008, a dramatic incident unfolded during a press conference in Iraq when journalist Montasser al-Zaidi hurled his shoes at then-President George W. Bush. This unexpected act of protest was captured live on camera, drawing worldwide attention and sparking debates about freedom of speech. Al-Zaidi's gesture symbolized his anger over the U.S. invasion of Iraq, which had deeply affected many Iraqis. The shoe-throwing incident quickly became a viral sensation, leading to a surge of memes and discussions about the limits of expressing dissent. Interestingly, in many cultures, throwing a shoe signifies great disrespect, making this incident even more symbolically powerful. As people across the globe watched the event unfold, it raised questions about media, politics, and personal expression. Al-Zaidi was subsequently detained, but later received a hero's welcome in some circles for standing up against what he viewed as an unjust occupation. This moment remains a pivotal example of how protest can take unexpected forms, sparking conversations that go beyond borders. Prepare to be amazed by nutmeg's hidden dangers. This spice, often sprinkled on our favorite holiday treats, contains a compound called myristicin that can cause some unexpected effects. While enjoying a dash of nutmeg in cookies or eggnog is completely safe, consuming more than a tablespoon can lead to serious side effects. Myristicin acts as a psychoactive substance, meaning it can influence your brain's activity. When taken in large doses, it can trigger hallucinations, nausea, dizziness, and even seizures. Sadly, there have been reports of hospitalizations, especially among teenagers who may mistake spices for harmless fun. It's important to remember that the line between enjoyment and danger can be thin. So next time you sprinkle nutmeg, just think about its powerful effects. How much do you really need for the perfect flavor? Here's something incredible about the coelacanth. This fish was thought to be extinct for 66 million years until it made a stunning comeback in 1938 off the east coast of South Africa. Scientists were amazed to find this living fossil swimming in the ocean, as it had remained virtually unchanged for millions of years. The coelacanth's unique features, like its lobed pectoral fins and the distinctive structure of its brain, provide a fascinating glimpse into the past. It's a remarkable example of evolutionary resilience, surviving mass extinction events when many other species perished. This ancient fish challenges our understanding of evolution, suggesting that some species can withstand the test of time. Today, coelacanths are found in deep-sea habitats, reminding us that mysteries still lie beneath the waves. What other ancient wonders might we yet discover? Can you imagine a spider with legs that long? The Keller spinans, a fascinating type of spider, has been making waves in the world of arachnology because of its remarkably long legs. These unique spiders can stretch their legs several times the length of their bodies, which not only makes them look incredible, but also helps them navigate their environment with ease. Found primarily in woodland areas, Keller spinans are expert web builders, using their long limbs to create intricate and spacious webs that catch unsuspecting insects. Interestingly, their long legs aren't just for show. They help them escape predators more quickly by allowing rapid movement across their webs and surrounding foliage. Researchers are interested in studying these spiders further, hoping to uncover more about their behaviors and ecological roles. Who knows what surprises these leggy creatures might reveal next? What if I told you dragonflies can zoom at 34 mm/s? These fascinating insects are not just pretty to look at, they boast some of the best flying abilities in the animal kingdom. With 4 wings that operate independently, dragonflies can perform incredible aerial maneuvers, darting in any direction with ease. Imagine soaring through the air, capable of instant changes in speed and direction. This is just a regular day for a dragonfly. Their unique wing structure allows them to hover in place, fly backward, and even make sharp turns to catch prey mid-flight. Unlike many other insects, dragonflies can accelerate quickly and reach impressive speeds of 34 miles per hour, 55 kilometers per hour, making them agile hunters. So the next time you see a dragonfly buzzing around, remember that it's not just a delicate creature, it's an aviation expert of the natural world. Prepare to be amazed by Mumbai's artistic taxi revolution. Imagine stepping into a taxi and being welcomed by a burst of colors and unique designs all around you. This is what happens in Mumbai, where the Taxi Fabric project has taken everyday taxis and turned them into vibrant works of art. Local artists collaborate to decorate the interiors with eye-catching patterns and stories, showcasing their creativity in a way that redefines transportation. Each taxi becomes a moving canvas, reflecting the cultural richness of the city. Riders not only enjoy a simple commute, but also experience a mini art gallery on wheels. This project not only supports artists by providing them a platform, but also helps create an appreciation for art in daily life. How cool is it to transform a routine journey into a delightful experience full of artistic flair? Next time you catch a taxi in Mumbai, look around. It might just surprise you. Let's uncover the truth about the powerful gaur. The gaur, a remarkable bovine found in India, is not just one of the largest, but also one of the most dangerous animals in its family. These astonishing creatures can weigh up to 2,200 pounds and stand nearly 6 feet tall at the shoulder. With their powerful build, they are capable of defending their territory fiercely, making them a force to be reckoned with in the wild. Originally inhabiting the dense forests and grasslands, gaurs play a key role in their ecosystem by helping manage vegetation and providing nutrients back to the soil. Despite their immense size, they are agile, capable of running at speeds that often surprise onlookers. Unfortunately, their numbers are declining, primarily due to habitat loss and hunting. Observing gars in the wild is a thrilling experience, but maintaining their habitat is crucial to ensuring they don't vanish from our planet. So the next time you think about wildlife safety, consider the gaur and its vital role in India's natural heritage. Here's a wild fact about space travel. Only 3 cosmonauts, Georgy Dobrovolsky, Viktor Patsayev, and Vladislav Volkov, have tragically lost their lives in the great expanse of space. This heart-wrenching event occurred during the Soyuz 11 mission in June 1971. After a successful 23-day stay aboard the Salyut 1 space station, the crew faced a catastrophic cabin depressurization while returning to Earth. Imagine the fear and uncertainty in a moment like that. Space exploration carries risks, yet these brave individuals push the boundaries of human endurance and knowledge. Their sacrifice reminds us of the delicate balance between exploration and safety in the cosmos. Despite this tragic incident, space agencies around the world honor their memory while making advances to ensure the safety of astronauts today. How do we continue to embrace the adventure of space while learning from the past? Here's a wild fact about blackout drinking. Many people mistakenly believe that when they experience a blackout from drinking, they simply forget what happened. However, studies show that during these episodes, it's not that the events are forgotten, it's that the brain fails to record memories properly. This happens because alcohol significantly affects the hippocampus, the area of the brain responsible for forming new memories. In a state of blackout, while someone might be able to engage in conversations or even perform tasks, their brain is unable to store those experiences as lasting memories. This can lead to confusion and regret once they sober up, as they may not remember critical moments or decisions made during their binge drinking. Understanding this mechanism highlights the serious risks tied to excessive alcohol consumption. So next time you hear about someone blacking out, remember it's not just forgetfulness, it's a serious brain function failure. Did you know Silent Hill is inspired by a real town? The haunting vibe of the acclaimed psychological horror game Silent Hill actually draws from an eerie real-life location, Centralia, Pennsylvania. In the 1960s, Centralia was a thriving coal mining town, but it took a dark turn when a coal mine fire ignited underground. This fire has been burning for decades, creating dangerous sinkholes and emitting toxic gases. As a result, nearly all of Centralia's residents fled, leaving it a ghost town filled with abandoned buildings and unsettling remnants of its past. The deserted streets and overgrown landscapes of Centralia mirror the chilling atmosphere of Silent Hill, where fog, darkness, and mystery prevail. Walking through this forsaken town feels like stepping into a nightmare, with the whispers of the past echoing through the silence. This connection raises an intriguing question. How does a real place inspire such deep psychological fear in a popular game? With its blend of reality and fiction, Centralia continues to captivate those curious about the intersection of history and horror. Surprisingly, it's a fact that most emails are spam. Did you know that a staggering 97% of all emails sent around the globe are classified as spam? This unwanted flood of messages fills our inboxes with everything from deceptive schemes to endless advertisements. Besides being annoying, spam can significantly harm businesses, costing them billions annually. Think about the millions of hours employees waste sifting through their inboxes to find important messages. A good chunk of their productivity is lost dealing with spam, which also leads to hefty expenses for cybersecurity measures designed to combat these pesky messages. Companies have to invest in tools and strategies to filter spam, making it a big financial burden. With this overwhelming amount of spam, it's clear that email users and businesses alike need better ways to manage their inboxes. What steps can we take to tackle this digital nuisance? You won't believe this about Centralia, Pennsylvania. This town, once a bustling community, now resembles a near ghost town due to an underground coal fire that has been burning since 1962. It all began when a simple trash fire ignited coal seams beneath the surface, leading to a blaze that has raged for over 6 decades. The fire is expected to continue smoldering for another 250 years, creating toxic gases and unsafe conditions for any potential residents. The ground is unstable, and sinkholes can appear without warning, making it dangerous for anyone who might wander through. Many residents were forced to evacuate when the danger became too great, leaving behind their homes and memories. Now, Centralia stands as a haunting reminder of nature's power and the challenges of coal mining. It's a unique spot where nature and history collide, attracting curious visitors and explorers. An unsettling yet fascinating glimpse into a town consumed by fire. What if I told you stressed is desserts backward? It's a fun little twist of language that many people find amusing, but it also hints at something deeper about how we cope with our feelings. The playful connection between the two words reminds us that we often turn to sweet treats when the pressures of life feel overwhelming. While enjoying a piece of chocolate cake can bring a momentary smile, relying on desserts for long-term stress relief isn't the best strategy. Instead, experts recommend engaging in physical activities like jogging or practicing relaxation techniques such as yoga and meditation. These activities not only help to alleviate stress, but also boost your mood and overall well-being. So next time you feel stressed, consider reaching for your running shoes or a yoga mat instead of a cookie. Your mind and body will thank you. You'll be amazed by C-Hub's impact on research access. Launched in 2011 by Alexandra Elbashian, C-Hub provides free access to over 88 million academic papers that often have hefty price tags. This platform has become a lifeline for students and researchers in underfunded institutions who struggle to pay for expensive journal subscriptions. Imagine being able to explore groundbreaking research without the burden of cost. However, C-Hub hasn't had a smooth ride. It constantly faces legal challenges and has even been blocked in several countries. Still, its community of users continues to find ways around these obstacles, highlighting the demand for accessible knowledge. As academic research grows increasingly crucial in solving global problems, platforms like C-Hub play a vital role in democratizing information and fostering innovation. So what's next for this game-changing resource? Will it overcome its challenges and continue to empower learners worldwide? Did you know flies have a clever escape trick? When a fly senses danger, it doesn't just lift off straight up like many might think. Instead, it jumps backward. This surprising escape tactic helps them evade predators and makes them tricky to catch. Flies have incredibly fast reflexes and can perceive movement quicker than we can. This backward jump allows them to quickly dart away from threats, often leaving us swatting at the air in vain. Not only does this skill help them survive in the wild, but it's also a subject of interest for scientists studying their unique flight mechanics. By understanding how flies maneuver, researchers can inspire designs in robotics and other technologies. So the next time you see a fly buzzing around, remember, it's got some impressive moves in its playbook. How do you think this knowledge could help us in everyday life? What if I told you goats climb trees in Morocco? This wild sight is truly remarkable, as these clever creatures have learned to climb argan trees to munch on their delicious fruits. The argan tree, native to Morocco, produces nuts that contain oil prized for its culinary and cosmetic uses. These goats have developed a unique skill set, mastering the art of climbing to access food that many animals can't reach. Their ability to thrive in this challenging environment showcases their adaptability. The goats' climbing antics not only provide them with nutrition, but also assist in spreading argan seeds, helping to maintain the tree population. It's a fascinating relationship between nature and wildlife. So next time you think of goats, picture them scaling trees in the Moroccan landscape, perfectly illustrating how animals can evolve and adapt to their surroundings in surprising ways. Why are Japan's bullet trains so incredible? Japan is famous for its high-speed Shinkansen, commonly known as bullet trains, which can reach speeds over 200 miles per hour. These sleek, aerodynamic marvels have transformed travel throughout the country, allowing passengers to whisk between cities like Tokyo and Osaka in just a few hours. The Shinkansen is not only fast, but also incredibly punctual, boasting an average delay of less than a minute per year. This impressive reliability is backed by advanced technology and meticulous engineering. For instance, the trains are designed to glide smoothly along tracks and are equipped with sophisticated braking systems to ensure safety. Plus, the smooth acceleration and deceleration create a comfortable ride for all passengers. The bullet train system is also environmentally friendly, utilizing electric power and minimizing its carbon footprint compared to airplanes and cars. It's no wonder that many travelers are drawn to experiencing the thrill of riding a bullet train in Japan. Are you ready to hop on one of these amazing trains? What if I told you a goat almost became mayor? In 1949, farmers in Nebraska came together in a clever and humorous protest against their local politics by trying to elect a goat named Happy as their town's mayor. The spirit of this quirky campaign reflected their frustration with the human candidates available, which they felt were failing to represent them. Surprisingly, Happy, the goat, rallied support and collected hundreds of write-in votes from the community. This lighthearted attempt at political change not only highlighted the absurdity of the situation, but also made a serious statement about voter dissatisfaction. The episode revealed how humor can shine a light on serious issues, reminding us that sometimes unconventional methods can lead to meaningful conversations about governance and representation. Who knew a goat could spark such a discussion? What if spices could save your heart? Research from Pennsylvania State University shows that adding spices like turmeric, black pepper, or cinnamon to your meals can actually help you consume less fat. The study found that these flavorful additions can reduce the absorption of triglycerides by up to 30%. Triglycerides are a type of fat in the blood that is known to contribute to heart disease, so cutting down on them is a big deal. When you sprinkle a bit of turmeric on your curries or add cinnamon to your morning oatmeal, you're not just enhancing flavor, you're also doing your heart a favor. This means that a tasty twist in your cooking can lead to better health outcomes. So why not experiment in the kitchen and make your meals not just delicious, but also heart-friendly? It's a win-win for your taste buds and your well-being. Are you ready to talk about passing gas? On average, a person releases gas between 14 to 23 times daily, a routine part of our body's natural functions. This happens as your digestive system breaks down food, producing gases that need to be expelled for comfort and health. While many of us might find it embarrassing to mention, passing gas is actually a sign of a well-functioning digestive system. Foods high in fiber like beans and broccoli can increase gas production. So next time you enjoy a hearty meal with these foods, remember that your body is just doing its job. It might seem funny or awkward, but this process helps prevent discomfort caused by bloating or pressure in your stomach. Our bodies continuously work to balance the gases created during digestion, aiming for a healthy gut. So, rather than feeling ashamed, embrace this natural occurrence. Understanding this can help us appreciate the amazing complexities of our bodies. Why not share this with friends and see how many times they admit to it each day? Imagine the possibilities of your human chest. Did you know that the human chest has more possible positions than there are atoms in the observable universe? That's right. This mind-blowing fact highlights the incredible complexity and versatility of our bodies. The human chest is a marvel of anatomy, consisting of a layered structure including bones like the sternum and ribs, muscles, and connective tissue. When you take a deep breath, twist, or stretch, you activate a multitude of muscles and joints, allowing for a staggering range of motion. Each movement can create countless positions and adjustments, depending on factors like posture, activity, and individual anatomy. In fact, scientists estimate there are around 10 or 80 atoms in the observable universe, a number that seems infinite. However, the movements of your chest, facilitated by your muscles and joints, exceed that in their variety and complexity. So next time you take a breath or perform a simple stretch, remember how extraordinary your body is and the incredible array of possibilities it holds. How many ways can you imagine moving your chest? Did you know octopuses can eat their own tentacles? This unusual behavior, known as autophagy, is often a response to stress. Imagine the pressure an octopus faces in the wild. When feeling threatened or overwhelmed, these fascinating creatures may munch on their own arms. But there's a surprising twist. Losing a tentacle doesn't hurt them. Octopuses possess an amazing knack for regrowing lost arms, thanks to their unique biology. In fact, when an octopus loses a limb, a new one can regrow within a few months. The regrowth process is quite remarkable, as the new tentacle typically matches the original in functionality and appearance. This incredible adaptability helps octopuses survive in their tricky underwater environments. So the next time you see one of these intelligent cephalopods, remember their extraordinary resilience and unique eating habits. It's just another piece of evidence that nature has some wild tricks up its sleeve. Can you believe a pianist plays without hands? Jonathan Bastos, a truly inspiring musician, was born without hands, yet he has mastered the piano in a way that captivates audiences everywhere. This exceptional talent defies traditional expectations of musicianship. Instead of playing with hands, Bastos uses his forearms and remarkable finger-like movements to strike the keys with incredible precision. His story is a testament to resilience and creativity, showing us that limits exist only if we allow them to. Rather than feeling hindered by his physical condition, Bastos channels his passion into each performance, bringing deep emotion and skill to his music that often surpasses that of many traditional players. He performs pieces that range from classical to contemporary, proving that greatness can emerge from unexpected places. Bastos has become a source of inspiration not just for aspiring musicians, but for anyone facing challenges in their lives. His ability to express profound feelings through music invites us to rethink our definitions of talent and capability. How much can we achieve with the right mindset? Discover the genius behind the ballpoint pen. In 1938, a Hungarian inventor named Ladislav Biro transformed the way we write by creating the first ballpoint pen. Before this smart invention, people often struggled with the messiness of fountain pen ink, which could smudge and ruin pages. Biro's design tackled this problem head-on by using a tiny rotating ball at the tip of the pen. This ball would ink the paper while rolling smoothly, preventing any smudges and allowing for cleaner handwriting. Not only did this innovation make writing more efficient, but it also made it a lot more enjoyable. Today, thanks to Biro's creativity, ballpoint pens are widespread, found in classrooms, offices, and homes around the world. So next time you jot down a note, remember the brilliant mind of Ladislav Biro, who made it all possible. You might be shocked to learn about Lake Natron. This extraordinary lake in Tanzania is notorious for its incredibly high levels of salt and minerals, making it one of the most caustic bodies of water on Earth. Many animals, including birds and bats, accidentally fall into the lake, and the results are often astonishing. Instead of simply sinking, these creatures become perfectly preserved, appearing as if they have been turned to stone in mid-flight. The extreme conditions of Lake Natron mean that their bodies calcify, creating a haunting beauty that captures the imagination. Local legend even claims that the lake can transform animals into ethereal sculptures. While it sounds eerie, this phenomenon is a fascinating example of nature's unique power. So next time you think of a lake, remember that not all waters are welcoming. Some are downright deadly. Here's a wild fact about smartphones in our world. As of recent estimates, there are over 8 billion smartphones in use globally, which means there are actually more smartphones than people on the planet. This extraordinary number highlights just how essential these devices have become in our everyday lives. Smartphones play a critical role in communication, allowing us to connect instantly with friends and family across long distances. They also serve as our primary source of entertainment, giving us access to music, games, and movies wherever we go. For many, smartphones are vital tools for work, enabling us to manage emails, attend virtual meetings, and collaborate on projects in real time. Moreover, these devices have transformed health management, with countless apps helping users track fitness, monitor diets, and even consult with doctors remotely. Given their profound impact on modern society, it's fascinating to consider how smartphones have reshaped our interactions and lifestyles. Can you imagine life without them? Prepare to be amazed by the world of lice. Approximately 3,000 different species of lice exist worldwide, and these tiny parasitic insects can be found on a variety of hosts, including humans, birds, and mammals. Each species of louse has evolved to thrive in its own specific environment, showcasing nature's incredible adaptability. For instance, the head louse prefers the warmth and moisture of human hair, whereas bird lice are specially designed to cling onto feathers. Despite their small size, lice have complex life cycles that include several stages, from eggs to nymphs to adults, each requiring specific conditions to survive. These insects play significant roles in their ecosystems. For example, they can influence the health of their hosts by being food sources for other creatures. While most people think of lice as bothersome pests, they are fascinating creatures that highlight the diversity of life on our planet. Understanding lice and their ecological roles can help us appreciate the intricate balance of nature. So why not take a moment to learn more about these little critters? Here's a wild fact about music videos. On August 1st, 1981, MTV changed the music scene forever by airing "Video Killed the Radio Star" by the Buggles as its very first music video. This moment was groundbreaking, as it marked the start of a new era where music was not just heard but also seen. With colorful visuals and creative storytelling, videos became essential for artists looking to reach broader audiences. The impact was huge. Suddenly, musicians could express their art visually and engage fans in ways that radio alone could not. This transformation helped pave the way for countless iconic videos and artists over the decades. Now, we can't imagine music without visuals, from the stunning choreography of pop stars to the artistic flair of indie bands. So the next time you watch a music video, remember its epic journey began with a single song and a brand new TV channel. Did you know woolly mammoths walked with humans? This astonishing fact reveals that these massive creatures roamed the earth alongside early humans during a time when the pyramids were being constructed in Egypt. To put this into perspective, while ancient Egyptians were busy engineering monumental tombs, woolly mammoths were still very much alive, wandering through icy landscapes. This fascinating overlap challenges our traditional views of historical timelines, suggesting that our ancestors not only encountered these iconic mammals, but may have even hunted them for food or used their fur for warmth. Imagine ancient people navigating the rugged terrain of the Ice Age, spotting these giant beasts in the distance. The existence of woolly mammoths so close to such monumental human achievements prompts us to rethink how we understand ancient history. After all, the world has always been full of surprising connections and interactions that help shape civilizations. So next time you think about pyramids, don't forget about those colossal furry giants that once shared the same planet. Believe it or not, they stole a whole bridge. In 2012, a gang in the Czech Republic pulled off a heist that left many scratching their heads. This daring group managed to take an entire 10-ton metal bridge right out of its spot. Their plan? To sell the stolen metal for scrap, which might sound bizarre but reflects a growing trend in metal theft. This audacious act happened in the town of Břeclav, where the bridge had stood for years, connecting people and places. The thieves apparently used a crane to lift the bridge, which raises lots of questions about how they pulled this off without anyone noticing. Thankfully, authorities caught on, and the gang members faced serious consequences. This incident highlighted the ongoing issue of metal theft, reminding us that even everyday structures are at risk in a world where scrap value can drive criminals to outrageous extremes. Guess what really drives dolphin speed? Dolphins are built for speed, capable of reaching impressive speeds of about 33.5 miles per hour when swimming near the surface. This incredible pace not only sets them apart from other marine creatures, but also makes them faster than many professional swimmers. Imagine diving into a pool only to see a dolphin whizzing by in a flash. Their streamlined bodies and powerful tails allow them to glide through water with minimal resistance, making it almost impossible for a human to race against them. Dolphins use their speed to catch prey, escape predators, and socialize with other dolphins in their pods. This remarkable ability showcases their unique adaptations and reinforces the idea that they are perfectly suited to their oceanic environment. So the next time you see a dolphin leaping joyfully out of the water, remember just how fast these incredible creatures can swim. Did you know that orcas are ocean's cleverest hunters? These magnificent creatures, often referred to as killer whales, rank as the largest members of the dolphin family. What sets orcas apart is not just their size, but also their remarkable intelligence and complex social structures. Living in close-knit family groups known as pods, orcas communicate with each other using distinct dialects, much like human languages. This communication helps them coordinate intricate hunting strategies, enabling them to catch prey more effectively. Their varied diets can include fish, seals, and even other whales, showcasing their role as apex predators in marine ecosystems. Observing their coordinated efforts is nothing short of mesmerizing. By understanding their behaviors and social interactions, we can better appreciate the vital role orcas play in maintaining the balance of oceanic life. Isn't it fascinating how nature crafts such intelligent beings? Did you know that cows can delay trains? In the 1970s, a rather unexpected event occurred in the UK when a train was brought to a halt by a wandering cow on the tracks. As the train driver skillfully halted the train to prevent any accidents, passengers began to wonder why they were stalled. In a moment of humor, the conductor lightened the mood by quipping that they were just waiting for a moving violation. This amusing situation highlights not just the unpredictability of wildlife interactions, but also showcases the lightheartedness of the train crew in the face of an unusual delay. Train services are usually punctual, but this instance reminds us that nature has a way of surprising us. It raises questions about how often animals impact transportation and what measures are in place to prevent such delightful disruptions in the future. Guess what really drives Jupiter's fascinating moons? Jupiter has an astonishing 69 moons, making it the planet with the most moons in our solar system. These moons vary in size, with some measuring between 12 to 37 miles in diameter, while many are less than 1 mile across. The massive gas giant itself weighs in at a staggering 317 times more than Earth, showcasing its incredible gravitational pull. This immense gravity influences the orbit and shape of its moons, creating a mesmerizing dance around the largest planet in our solar system. Some moons are icy, while others might be rocky, and they provide valuable insights into the conditions of the early solar system. Scientists are particularly fascinated by Galilean moons like Europa, which may harbor an ocean beneath its icy crust, raising the exciting possibility of extraterrestrial life. How do these unique characteristics of Jupiter's moons help us understand more about our universe? Ever wondered about cities in space like Angkasa? Angkasa is a remarkable city in the cosmos where astronauts are sent as part of groundbreaking missions. These brave explorers are not only living in this futuristic urban environment, but also have their sights set on another city called Iriwatu. This journey is more than just a travel plan. It's a crucial step in humanity's quest to explore further destinations beyond Earth. The astronauts in Angkasa undergo rigorous training to prepare for life in space, which includes learning how to navigate challenges in zero gravity. Their mission plays a vital role in gathering invaluable data about space and its potential for habitation. As they move toward Iriwatu, these astronauts push the boundaries of what we know, paving the way for future discoveries and possibly even colonization of other planets. What will they find in Iriwatu that could change our understanding of the universe? Surprisingly, it's a fact that vampire moths bite. These intriguing creatures, found in parts of Asia and Eastern Europe, display a rather peculiar feeding habit. Instead of sipping nectar like their more common cousins, vampire moths use tiny specialized hooks on their mouths to pierce human skin and draw blood. While this might sound frightening, the good news is that their bites are not lethal. These moths are simply looking for essential nutrients, particularly salt, which is hard to come by in their natural diet. This unusual adaptation helps them survive in their environments. What's even more fascinating is the blend of beauty and eeriness they present. These moths, with their vibrant colors and strange feeding habits, challenge our understanding of typical moth behavior. So if you ever find yourself in their territory, you might want to keep an eye out for these bloodsuckers. How does nature create such unique feeding strategies? Did you know badgers aren't all that alike? Surprisingly, it's a fact that European and American badgers, while they look similar, actually belong to different subfamilies in the Mustelidae family. With 11 distinct species of badgers roaming the land, each has its own unique characteristics. You might think these creatures love to hibernate, but that's not the case. Instead, they prefer to slow down during the winter months. This means badgers will often stay in their cozy burrows and conserve energy, only venturing out occasionally. European badgers tend to have a more social lifestyle, living in family groups, while American badgers often prefer solitude. So next time you hear someone talking about badgers, remember that these fascinating animals are not just a single type, but a whole family of diverse creatures. Aren't they cool? Believe it or not, how many licks to a Tootsie Pop? A curious group of engineering students from Purdue University took on this sweet question with a creative machine designed to count licks. Their ingenious device estimated it took about 364 licks to reach the center of a Tootsie Pop, but that's just one side of the story. Meanwhile, their peers at the University of Michigan built their own model, which came to a different conclusion of 411 licks. The fun didn't stop there. When real people got involved, the numbers varied dramatically. Human trials showed results ranging from just 144 licks to a whopping 252 licks, all depending on how individuals position their tongues or the unique traits of their saliva. This playful experiment not only stirred up friendly rivalry between universities, but also showcased how something as simple as a candy can spark creativity and scientific inquiry in young minds. This might surprise you, the 8 spider myth. Many people believe they swallow about 8 spiders each year while sleeping, but this idea is purely a myth. Spiders tend to steer clear of humans, so the chances of one crawling into your mouth at night are extremely low. In fact, spiders are sensitive creatures that can detect vibrations from our movements. These vibrations act as a warning signal, prompting them to stay far away from beds and other sleeping areas. Your cozy blanket or mattress isn't exactly a spider's idea of a great hangout. Instead of scaring ourselves with thoughts of arachnid nighttime nibbling, we can rest easy knowing that those 8-legged creatures prefer to keep their distance. Fun fact, most species of spiders are harmless and even beneficial, as they help control insect populations. So the next time someone mentions the spider myth, you can confidently explain why it's simply not true. Isn't it nice to know that we can sleep soundly without fearing bedtime snacks from spiders? Let's uncover the truth about grandidierite's rarity. This stunning gem holds the title of the rarest on Earth, and if you've never heard of it, you're not alone. Grandidierite is found only in Madagascar, making it a truly unique treasure. With its rich colors and incredible clarity, this gemstone catches the eye of collectors and jewelry enthusiasts alike. What makes it so special? For starters, it's incredibly scarce. The limited quantities available mean that each carat can sell for over $20,000. This price tag reflects not only the rarity, but also the exceptional quality of the stones that shine with brilliant hues. Imagine owning a piece of jewelry that's not just beautiful, but also a rare work of nature. As prices continue to rise due to demand from collectors, the allure of grandidierite only deepens. So whether you're a seasoned gem lover or just curious about the world of precious stones, the story of grandidierite adds a fascinating layer to our understanding of natural wonders.